In the late 1970s, a single poster changed pop culture forever. A smiling blonde in a red swimsuit leaned casually against a wall, her feathered hair glowing in the sun. That image of Farrah Fawcett would go on to sell more than 12 million copies, covering dorm rooms, bedrooms, and even military barracks across America. But the real story behind that legendary photo is even more surprising. Farrah wasn't simply a model posing for the camera. She chose the red swimsuit from her own closet, styled her own hair, approved the final image, and negotiated royalties that ultimately earned her more money than her role on Charlie's Angels. In an industry that often controlled women's images, Farrah quietly proved she could control her own. Yet fame came with a heavy price. Born Mary Farrah Linney Fawcett in Corpus Christi in 1947, she grew up far from Hollywood lights. Her childhood was filled with sports, outdoor adventures, and a strong sense of independence. Friends described her as kind, humble, and even shy despite being voted most beautiful throughout high school. Beauty opened doors, but it also created expectations she would spend decades trying to escape. When Farrah moved to Los Angeles in the late 1960s, she started with commercials and tiny television roles. Everything changed in 1976 when producer Aaron Spelling cast her as Jill Monroe in Charlie's Angels. Overnight, Farrah became America's favorite angel, sparking a nationwide hairstyle craze and turning her into a cultural icon. But while the world celebrated her beauty, Farrah felt trapped by it. After just one season, she shocked Hollywood by walking away from the hit show at the height of its success. The decision led to lawsuits, criticism, and several film flops, but it also pushed her toward deeper, more challenging roles. In the years that followed, Farrah fought to prove she was more than a poster. Her powerful performance in The Burning Bed earned her an Emmy nomination and changed the way critics saw her. She continued taking complex roles that revealed strength, pain, and vulnerability. Off-screen, her life was equally dramatic, from her marriage to Lee Majors to her turbulent relationship with Ryan O'Neal. Despite fame and success, Farrah often found herself battling public judgment, personal struggles, and eventually a heartbreaking cancer diagnosis. Even in her final years, Farrah showed remarkable courage, publicly sharing her fight with illness and raising awareness for a disease many people were too afraid to discuss. Farrah Fawcett was never just a beauty icon. She was a fighter who refused to let Hollywood define her story. And that's exactly why her legacy still matters today. If stories like Farrah's fascinate you, the triumphs, the struggles, and the untold truths behind the spotlight make sure you like this video, subscribe to Celebrity Rewind, and tell us in the comments what moment from Farrah Fawcett's life surprised you the most. Because here on Celebrity Rewind, we don't just remember celebrities, we uncover the stories history almost forgot.